Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't know what all we're doing in this video. As you saw, the bathroom is finished in the other one. It's not finished, it's just got a little facelift. It still needs new vanity, flooring, and tub and surround, but for now, it just needed a little updating. So this is eventually going to be getting another light. I don't know if it's going to be in this video or not, but this area is pretty smoky. So I'm going to go ahead and edge in real quick and roll around it, and I'll show you how gross it is once I get a little bit of white paint up here. All right, I had to take the globe off because it was making everything orange looking. Still got to edge in right there. This light's going. It's absolutely gone. I'm not even putting the thing back on, even if it's a temporary light. Let me turn this off. I had to paint in the dark because it's just really weird in this corner. But that shows you the color difference. This absolutely has to get a second coat. I'm trying not to get it on the wall, even though the blue is getting painted. But for the time being, I'm trying to not make a huge mess. This is foul. Quit smoking in your homes. And if it's doing this to everything, I'm gonna show you the lamp here in a minute. I'm gonna clean that off a little bit. But if it's doing this to your house, imagine what it's doing to you. We're in the middle of putting stuff away. Complete disaster. Fresh paper towel. Actually, before I do that, it's late. Try not to wake people up. Yeah, let me wipe it off real quick, even though it's getting thrown away. When I say a half-assed job, it's foul. Yep, it's getting thrown away. Don't even care. This video might be two parts. We are repainting this part of the wall. I'm gonna get rid of all the blue. So the back wall there's going to be green, and then all of this. I don't know how far I'm going to get in this video because it's probably going to be really, really long. Replacing all the outlets, of course, all the light switches as usual. Going to be painting the, they're there, there's one there too, and of course they're there. Painting them black to match the other ones, and we're putting that ceiling fan in our bedroom. And I got two new ceiling fans that's going here and out there. So we're gonna start with, I already painted this wall and I missed 3 little nail holes. So we're gonna start with fixing this, and then I get to go around. That's a spot I need to sand. There's a nail. There's a nail. Some of this stuff needs to come off. There's a nail pop nail. Big dent, big nail up there. And the hook's above the door. I'm also probably gonna paint the door white. So let's get into this. All right, had to fix a whole bunch of spots. There was, I don't know, probably like 20. I wiped some of the extra mud off so you can't see it after we paint it. Some of those spots are still not dry. Actually, it looks like I got to do one closer to the ceiling. So for tonight, we're gonna do that one and just that one. And then I don't know. We'll see how many parts this video is gonna be. But door is probably also getting painted white because it's gross. But tonight, I got a little bit, probably half gallon left from the bathroom. We're gonna see if it can soak it up on these 2 walls. All right, first coat is done, all edged in. I try to be careful. Eventually trim's coming up when we do the flooring, replacing doors, but till then, I gotta look at it. So wait for this to dry, do a second coat everywhere, and maybe a third, depends on how bad it is, but it is a lot brighter. Look at the light there compared to, actually, there's the light reflection, there's the light reflection. and that is dry up there. That's not even a full coat on it. So once this is dry, it'll be a lot brighter in here. Terrible. All right, guys, so this is the third and final coat for at least for these two walls. I was trying to be very, very careful not to get any paint on the trim. Like I said, the trim is eventually going away, but for the time being, I have to live here and deal with it. So they actually have blue paint on the trim, so I don't feel so bad. But that outlet, I think I have one more. I blew through a whole contractor pack of them. I think I have a couple more of the outlet covers, but that will be getting replaced. I don't know what else is along. If I remember correctly, there should be 2 more outlets. I'm probably going to work on this tomorrow, and we're going to see if I can get at least over to the corner. There's a lot of stuff like that, and that's my favorite. If you can see that up there. I'm not saying I'm perfect too. Let me just full disclaimer so you can tell that I'm not just picking on people. I thought I fixed that, and apparently I missed it. And right there, actually I think that's it. I might have missed, oh, I think there's something down there that I missed altogether. So I'm not perfect either, but they really did a bad job with drywall repair. So the wife has a light picked out that we need to order. It's like a farmhouse one. I need to make sure that with the length that it doesn't interfere with the door. So I'm going to measure that here shortly, and then probably won't be in this video, probably the next video. I have a bunch of small things that I need to finish up. So the next video is probably most likely going to be odds and ends. But I want to get at least all the walls painted in this video. And back there, like I said, that's going to be green. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll do ceiling and miscellaneous stuff in the next video. So I'm done for tonight. It's like 8:30. I need to go to sleep. So newborns, terrible. Especially when you're used to a 3-year-old that sleeps all night. Anyway, I'm done for tonight. So tomorrow we're going to finish that up. All right, as always, those are all the imperfections. There's still a hole somewhere. I cannot find it. But above the window right there, and there was terrible. I sanded those, and I figured out if you actually use the scraper to dig into it, better. So these might turn out a little better, and if not, I might have to fix them. But I'm going to start sanding these down and reapply any mud anywhere, and then sweep. I'd like to get this wall completely done. That way I can get the new curtains and curtain rods up. So we'll show you what it looks like once I start edging it. All right, this is 2 coats. Obviously I need to do one more. It's kind of hard to tell. There's a few little things that are imperfect in the wall, and that's okay. It's not going to be perfect, but it's way better than that blue. So slap one more coat, I'm done for today, and then maybe tomorrow, I doubt it, following day, we'll do green on this wall, see how it looks. All right, next day, the only thing we got done was put curtains up. We are supposed to have new windows coming like March, April. I don't know the exact date, they didn't give me one yet. I was an idiot when I hung that over there. I have to sand the drywall. Don't even want to talk about it. Not happy about it. Drywall patches turned out really, really good. There's one little spot over there that I still have to fix. Of course, this was the first wall to get rid of the red. This is the same color as my bathroom, which is, I know they look very similar. I forget the name of this one, but this is the color that's going here. The light was supposed to show up. I don't know if I said that or not. It's not coming till like the 10th, which is like 4 days. I don't even know what today is, for being honest. Check the green, because that is the wall that's supposed to be getting green. I really wanted to do that tomorrow, but I do not have enough green. I might have enough to maybe do 1 coat over there, maybe. So we're probably just gonna work on this wall, which goes, it's dark back there, but goes way back. Don't also know when the other 2 lights are going to be coming. Hopefully soon. I still have to fix the ceiling back there, but it's coming along. I don't think I'm going to do ceilings in this video. I think the next video is going to be painting the living room. I haven't decided if we want to paint the trim that they put up. Beans, the cat being bad. I think they put this trim up because there was drywall tape that was failing. Every single room in this house, minus 2 rooms, had drywall failure on the ceiling. So that's my guess. I think we're gonna end up painting this white. The ceiling's definitely getting painted white, but I don't know about the trim. And that's probably gonna go to our bedroom. Not probably, it's going to our bedroom. So this video, I think we're just gonna work on getting probably all the walls done. And then I'm going to replace the outlets. Like, I think there's 12 outlets that I have to replace. And then there's 2 light switches there. There's 1 back the hallway. And this one over here has 4. So that's probably all getting done this video. All right, new day, new video. Got to, as you can tell, I gotta fix all that. We're gonna try a sponge today on this. Normally I sand this, but I saw something on TikTok that kind of made it look easier. Still gotta fix above there. And then I'm gonna paint the wall behind me the same tan, but I wanna get this one green. I kinda wanna see how it looks all together, especially with the curtains that she picked out. So hopefully this goes pretty quickly. I hate painting this blue. All right, so I was able to get the drywall spots up there fixed and repainted. The back wall is officially now painted. Has 3 coats just like the other one. There's one little spot that I'm unhappy with over on that wall, which is right about there. Other than that, it looks really good. I actually like the stone with that color too, so that's really nice. Tomorrow we're gonna work on, still haven't finished that movie. That's for later. Tomorrow, hopefully, we're gonna work on this wall. I do, however, I know I said this wasn't coming till the 10th. Today is the 8th. And we are gonna be replacing that. As you can tell, it is rusty. And it throws off a really yellow looking light because the light fixture's brass. So let me show you what we got. So already pre-assembled this. This rod has like, kind of like a swivel. It depends on, I guess if you put it on slope ceilings, that's a flat ceiling. So this is pretty much all together. We'll have to take this metal plate off and mount it to the box. And then I had to get it wired in, but whenever I move the light, because I did not paint underneath of it, I'm gonna have to repaint. So this is gonna have to be, I don't know what time is it, 7:17. However long it's gonna take to get the paint dry in order to get that up. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove that now. We're gonna throw that away. One less gross thing in this house. And then whenever this is up, sadly this light fixture did not come with bulbs. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to go get 4. I don't even know what kind they take. Don't even know the brand. I do like it though. It's something definitely different compared to what we normally get. And I think it'll look good. Yeah, honestly, anything's better than that brass. So I guess I'm gonna have to tighten all these. Oh yeah, they're all loose. So let me get them all tightened up and get the ceiling painted. Nobody wants to see me paint. And then I'll get this installed and I'll show you what it looks like. You're not going to be able to see how it looks tonight, powered on, because I'm not going anywhere to get bulbs. So give me a couple minutes. All right, if you ever wonder why I always complain about nicotine in this house, so that is all nicotine that was hiding underneath the light. So that's obviously to the right side of there. It is the first coat. And I'm going to finish painting this. I'm going to take a break and then put another coat on it, which should be good because I only did 2 coats. It hid all the gross stuff in the ceiling. And then we're going to install light fixture. I just want to show you this whole house. I don't know how it doesn't stink, but it is kind of gross in spots. All right, so the light fixture's up. It's like 9:40 at night, so I'm trying to be quiet. The mounting plate on this kind of sucked. It's a cheaper light, so, you know, they didn't even include light bulbs. Anyway, so it's up. It's way better than the smoker ring. I did test power to it already. It does work, but I don't have light bulbs because they're cheap. So the other ones for the hallway, I don't think they have the wood, but it looks really, really good. It clears the door and all. The door doesn't even come close to it. Plus there's like 5 inches underneath of it. But yeah, now just got to work on getting the rest of this blue going. All right, new day as always. This is like day 3 of painting. 35 spots on the blue, just up to that door, which is our basement door. I also saw on TikTok that somebody spray painted inside of the wall cavity. I don't even know where it's at this point. It is low odor spray paint, which I actually used to spray paint the vents, but I went ahead and painted in the wall cavities. Now I did not paint down there. There's another one over that way, just so you can kind of have an idea of what it looks like. But the point of doing that is it's supposed to hide, if you are able to see in between the louvers, it's supposed to hide the wall. While I'm already there painting, why not? Looks good. You can't really tell. And if anything, it's just cleaner looking than 30-year-old drywall. Yeah. 3 spots there, 2 over there. That and that are outlets, but that is stuff that I missed because the blue is so dark, and that is the problem that I'm having. The blue is so dark that some of it's real obvious you can see, and then other stuff, there's gross stuff on my camera. Hold on. Yeah, there's still gross stuff. Anyway, the blue is so dark that it hides some of the imperfections. Apparently it was pink out here too. You can't really tell, but you can tell it's a different color. Didn't know that. So got to paint those 2. We're going to paint all, I'm going to try to paint up to the door. We have a doctor's appointment in like an hour and 15 minutes. I doubt that happens. I don't know, whatever. If I can at least get it to edge in, that'd be cool too. But today's project, oh, I also painted this. So this wall now matches the rest of this. Again, there's the light fixture. I did get bulbs. They were incredibly difficult to find. Looks good though. So we're gonna try to get this edged in, and then maybe tomorrow I will break the green back out and just get a small roller and do that. But it never ends. There's so much drywall work. And over there, not that one, I lied, that one. That one was probably the worst. Not only is there a seam there that I couldn't tell until I was up there, but the nail pop was really, really bad. So had to hammer both of them in. Those didn't need hammered in, but it popped off the drywall. And then you can tell there's there. And I don't know if he had like a curtain or something up to stop. The dude was weird up there because there's a spot on the other side of the wall. So 1800 coaxial and phone cables. They're eventually going away. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the boxes in the wall, but yeah. So let me see if the mud is dry. I'll sand, go over any spots, and then maybe we can start edging in, but at least that wall is done. Oh, I gotta do a little over there, I forgot. Taking a company break. So back wall is completely done. That is 3 coats. I stopped there at the basement door because this is taking forever. Back here, don't like the sponge trick. I had to fix a couple spots, and as always, this drywall is just terrible. There is a bunch of stuff that I wasn't able to see that I still missed. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but right there, they did a terrible job of floating it out. There's actually a dip there, and it's pretty noticeable all the way down. I don't know if I'm gonna fix that yet or not. I should, because I'm here, but that's a pile of drywall work. And then actually right up there, there's a small tape crack. I couldn't imagine. But yeah, it looks really good. Hold on, let me stand up. I don't remember if I said that or not. I ended up painting inside of the returns. flat black. It's the same black that I use for the vents. We also did, I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this, but we did up to that part. So, way better looking. Also did that wall earlier too while I was waiting. Something about that blue just makes me want to punch stuff. So up here, there's nail pops. I don't want to say nail pops, they're just sticking out. There are little tiny holes. It could be fixed. Looks like another little nail pop there. There's a little bit of a spot there from where I should have sanded just a hair more. I don't know if you can see it. There's a paint run, not from me, from the previous painters. Other than that, oh, two more right there. They're everywhere. Whoever did this drywall needs fired. Anyway, right there, you can kind of see, looks like it's a different, looks like it's a crevice. It's not. What should have happened is it should have been floated. And it's like that pretty much all the way down. Did the landlord special on all of the plugs because maybe tomorrow I'm going to go around the room and replace them all. I don't care if there's paint on it. I try not to get a pile on it because I have to still get them off the wall, but they'll look really good. I'll see if I can get the vents painted. So, all right, stay tuned for tomorrow. All right, I think we're gonna finish this part of the video up. There's gonna be a part 2. We're gonna finish down the hallway, but like I said, I at least got there. We did get the new light put up. Looks good. Also, bonus part of the video, I gotta patch this. This is where the wood stove furnace thermostat was. Also, in here, I know you guys have already seen this room. I did get to finally use the defogger. Not impressed, but went ahead and I might have turned it off. There we go. So we installed a night light on here. Of course, that switch works. It is a little slow to respond and not crazy about the color, but I need to figure it out. You can push it for, I'm not sure how to work that. I need to read the instructions, but it does take a little bit to turn on, and it also takes a little bit to turn off. Also, I think if you press and hold it, you can dim it. I do wish it's more like a yellow. I wish it was a super bright white, but let's see if it turns on. It might not have because I messed, or turns off because I messed with the dim. It does work. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to read about it, but oh, there you go. So like I said, it takes just a little bit, probably 20 seconds. I wish it didn't take as long, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So we'll wait about another 20 seconds, see. There you go. So it does work. Not bad, something different. I had that dead switch and I wanted something to do with it. And we have those night lights everywhere. I thought this would clean it up a little bit. A little bit of scratching there that I need to touch up, but sorry, as you can tell from the back wall, there is still spots that I need to fix, but we'll work on that. I did get 1.5 of the registers painted. I still need to finish that up, but if you guys have watched up to this point, like, share, subscribe. I gotta clean this room up from a toddler, and yeah, we'll part 2 will be the hallway. I'll finish the rest of the ceiling. That ceiling is painted. I had to, I don't know if I showed you that or not. We did do a new light switch. Get to hang all the pictures back up now, or new light fixture. I haven't did any of the outlets and stuff. We will work on those. So anyway, if you watched at this point, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching.